Well, I got Lion. OS Lion. OS X Lion. I'll show it to you here so you know that I have it. 10.7, there it is. I fucking hate it. I hate it. It's the worst thing ever. I mean, I've been, I love Mac. I'm a big Mac guy. I got my iMac here. I have a MacBook. I have an iPhone. I got like 3 iPods. I'm all about it. I can't wait to get their stuff. And then I download Lion. Let me tell you how it starts. First, I'm doing on this App Store download. So I go to the App Store and it's like, download Lion. So it's like, they take $30 from you, and then you start downloading. Well, I couldn't download it. It says, unable to download. Like the stupidest message ever. It says, unable to download. Check your internet connection. In the meantime, I'm surfing the internet, like downloading torrents, chatting on, like, internet's fine. And it's telling me to check my internet. It doesn't download. Like, that's as much as I get. So I Googled it, and it seems like everybody has a problem, and nobody's solving it. All they say is, well, keep trying. And, like, every time you hit retry, it just, like, moves a little bit further on the list. Whatever. So finally, I got that to download. Then I try to install it. Doesn't install. It doesn't install either. It says, unable to install. Your download may have been tampered with. What the fuck does that mean, tamper with? I mean, it took me 4 days to download it, but, tamper with? I don't know. So I Google that. People are having that problem as well. The only fix for that is to delete everything, uninstall it all, restart your computer, and then download it again. I tried it. Same problem. Although it did download smoothly the second time. Alright, tried it again. Third time, it installed. Wow, that was sweet. So then I open it up, and I start messing around a little bit. First, let me just point you here at my buddy list right here. See those little light bulbs? Those all used to be photos of people on Facebook that I'm friends with. Now they're just light bulbs. I don't know if they're going to pop in later as it populates. I don't know, but I'm kind of pissed about that because I like having little pictures there. Whatever, not an issue. Let's start with a few things. First, you can't really see this, but when I'm scrolling on my mouse, so I have a mouse. I have a Razer, just a regular old mouse. I don't have, on my laptop I have the gestures, and whatever. So I want to scroll down. What am I doing? I'm scrolling down on my mouse. Notice it's not doing anything? That's how I used to scroll. It doesn't work anymore. Now you scroll up to actually scroll down. See? I'm scrolling. I mean, I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you can see. Let's just say, imagine how you're used to scrolling on your mouse. They inverted that. What is this, a fucking flight simulator? Why would I want that inverted? Like 5 minutes ago, I was scrolling normally, and now it's inverted. I guess it's because they want to make it more like a phone, so you like pull down and it goes down, but I'm not on a fucking phone. I'm on a mouse with a fucking wheel that I've been using for years, and now all of a sudden it's inverted. So, I mean, I'm recreating my frustration the first time. Okay, so well, it's got to be a setting, right? I mean, they can't just change it. It's got to be a setting. Well, alright, let's go to System Preferences and find it. Now, to me, this seems like a general setting. Show scroll bars, like scroll bars. That should be right there, no? Oh, no. We got all kinds of weird options. Smooth scrolling. See, invert scrolling would be right here, maybe? Because it has to do with the scroll bar. It isn't in there. Well, okay, I mean, if it's not in there, then is it going to be in, I don't know, mouse? My mouse is the one that's not working right. Scroll wheel. Scroll wheel, look, there's a scroll wheel option here, but invert scrolling isn't there. Well, okay, let's keep going. I mean, could it be in Trackpad? I don't appear to have a trackpad. What? Well, I mean, I don't even have a trackpad. Searching. Well, that's not very useful to me at all. Connected. What is it even connecting? I mean, I don't know what it's even doing. I'll tell you what I had to do on my laptop. On my laptop, I had to go to Trackpad Options, and then it was a poorly worded option there that inverted your scrolling. I don't even know what I'm going to do now. I can't even get these options on my iMac. I guess I'm going to have to get my fucking mouse, my mighty mouse, and get it here so I get a Bluetooth connection. I can't even believe this. Not only is it like hidden away in Trackpad, like I don't even have it. What am I supposed to do? Scroll upside down? And I can't imagine what like a person like my mother would do if she's been scrolling with her fingers this whole time and now all of a sudden they inverted it. She'd have no idea to look in here. She would just have to fucking deal with it. Isn't it just like Steve Jobs just shove something down your fucking throat when you don't want it? Like, how can they default to inverting a setting you're used to? Jesus. Alright, let's see. Now that I'm already in a sour mood and really pissed off, let's see what else we have. I heard that full screen is pretty cool, so here's a full screen button. Right where I think it should be. Wow, now I'm full screening. Let me just scroll backwards. How do I go to google.com. Oh, okay, there it is. So let's go to Google and just take a look. Oh yeah, that's definitely full screen. Definitely full screen. All right, well, I'm over it now. Oh, Brian is on. I want to talk to Brian. So, how do I go back to my buddy list now? How do I... There's a menu. I can access my menus. I can quit Chrome. Is there like a minimize? Is there window? Is there minimize? No. Can I get my... Can't get my dock out. Escape doesn't work. Maybe Apple F for full screen. Nope, that doesn't work. I guess find. This gear, that's just Chrome. Well, this can't be it. That's just Spotlight. There's no minimize button right here. So what the fuck is going on? I mean, obviously, if I quit Chrome, it'll work, and it'll minimize it, but that can't be what's intended, right? Well, as long as I have it fucking full screen, I might as well Google the issue. I might as well Google how to minimize this fucking Chrome that I'm trapped in. Well, let me tell you what. I did Google it. You can quit, or you can click Command, Shift, F, and that'll minimize it for you. How fucking stupid is that? Why can't I have a minimize button here? Well, upon further inspection, when I'm Googling it, I guess Chrome has a maximize button, but Chrome does not have a minimize button. So like Mail app, if I open Mail, I can maximize my mail, and then I can also minimize my mail. Yep, there's a minimize button. So I guess some apps have it, some apps don't. I don't know how it works. I mean, is it Chrome's responsibility to program that? Because if it is, I don't know why Chrome put a maximize button in. I mean, if, like, I don't know. It took me forever to figure that out. I mean, not forever, but I had to Google it. Like, how much shit do I got to Google to use this thing? I thought Apple was all about usability, and then I got this fucking bullshit to deal with. We're not even... Let me show you this now. Launchpad. First off, I don't know what the fuck this is for. You know what? When I want to get an application, here's what I do. I click on this. There's all my applications. And I can click on one, and it'll fucking open. Great. Or I can actually do it the hard way and navigate to my application folder. Well, I guess it's not an... and the apps that I use the most, like Adobe here, I can put them in my dock and one-click them. Or put them on my desktop. None of that's enough. None of that. We needed more ways to open our apps. So here it is, Launchpad. Wow. So, what the fuck is this? Well, it's kind of like an iPad. And it has all my apps on it. Okay, that's cool. I guess that's a fine way to do it. Is it in alphabetical order? I don't know what order it's in. Address book, app, like this seems to be in alphabetical order, this screen. Then this screen is again in alphabetical order. But not the same. And then this screen is a continuation of the last screen that isn't the same as the first screen. Like what order? Like these are system related, I guess. These are the defaults. And these are my apps. Okay, that's fine too. Now, if I make them look like an iPad, I get it. Now, here's the difference between an iPad and this. Everything on an iPad is an app that you click on to open. I've got shit here like these Adobe uninstallers, Adobe Flash, other options. You know, on my laptop, I had even more garbage that wasn't an app at all. It was like here, StarCraft Other. What is this shit? Like, I don't want these things on here. Well, I don't want Sid Meier's Civilization on here. I don't play it anymore. So, well, I'm gonna throw it in the trash. Notice how it actually highlights the trash, and then it doesn't do anything. It lets me put them in there, and it doesn't do anything. Well, okay, maybe if I highlight it and it pushes delete. Oh no, that launches it. Okay. Well, then maybe like an iPad, I can click and hold it, and then usually I get a little X here, but I don't get an X. So now that it's wobbling, can I throw it in the trash? No, you can't throw it in the trash. Now that it's wobbling, can I select it? No, it only opens. So how the fuck do I delete this? How do I delete it? Control click? No. Alright, option click? Option makes them wobble. Control? Nope. Command? No, none of that works. None of that works. I have no idea how to delete it. I'm not even going to bother to Google it because I know how fucking useless this is. I'm not even going to use it. But, let's say, okay, fuck it. Fuck this. How do I add the shit I want to add? Let's say I want my games folder in here. So I'll just drag my games folder here. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, well, I'll just drag my games folder into here. That doesn't work. Okay, well, maybe if I actually get my physical game folder from over here and drag that over here. Oh, that works. Okay, now what did that do? Now I should have my games folder in here, right? Oh, okay, I did. So it just dumps all my games into here, not even in the folder they were in. It just dumps them in here. Why can't they still be in a folder? I got to do it manually? I got to manually put them in these stupid iPad folders. Wow. I already put them in a folder. That's why they're in a folder in the first place. Why would it want to take it out of a folder for me? And what the hell is wrong with this? This is the same thing that is already. Here's what this is good for. Here's what it's good for. Get rid of him. Get out of here. Get out of my dock. I didn't want to look at that. Like, what's the fucking point of that? I mean, I don't know what it's for. I mean, if you want an iPad, then get an iPad. If you want a computer, like, you're used to using your system a certain way. I don't know. Let's see what else we have here. We got this mission control, which I don't really get it yet. It's kind of like Expose. It's exactly like Expose. I can open any window here. I can pick any. It breaks them up by app. So I got my Google Chrome, my Audium here, and I can like pick any window. I like this. No complaints. Good job. Then there's probably some new shit in Dashboard, but who the fuck uses Dashboard anymore anyway? The novelty of that wore off like so long ago. It's like a fucking joke. Like, hit the weather. Yeah, the clock. The only thing I use here is a calculator, and I wish that I could use the calculator outside of Dashboard anyway, so that's a fucking joke. And I don't even know what else to talk about. I gotta like go now figure out how to fix my scrolling despite not having a trackpad. I gotta like go get a mouse that's Bluetooth to plug it in just to access the options to let me get my scrolling back to the way I like it. You don't think if they want to make it default, then at least they could warn you first. They go, hey, you might have noticed that we fucked up your way you scroll. We're moving toward this direction for some fucking reason. Do you maybe want to just keep it? And I'll say, no, I don't. No, they just push it on you. You just push it on you. Now I scroll all backwards. You know, I don't even know what else they did here. I don't know what else is going on. Something about a cloud. I don't know what that is. Something about, like, quick saving or perpetual saves. Maybe that's great. I've only had this for about 20 minutes and I'm already so pissed off. That's all I can really say about it. So, you know, I'm sorry I paid $30 for this. And it was such a pain to install anyway. And then it even broke ScreenFlow. I had to re-download ScreenFlow because it wouldn't work in... I'm done here. I'm just done. Oh, well, okay. I came back. I figured it out. I actually... I plugged in my Bluetooth mouse to try to fix my thing, and it actually is in the mouse settings. It's right here. It's this setting right here. That it says move content in the direction of finger movement when scrolling or navigating, which is it's just such a weird wording. It only makes sense if you're using your fingers. Like, it only makes sense if you're on a trackpad. Like, look, I actually am. I want to scroll down. This is how I scroll down. I actually am moving my content in the direction of finger movement when scrolling or navigating. That's how I see it already. Like, if I'm reading this, how am I supposed to even know that's what it does? You know, I'm just so sick of Googling how to do everything in this fucking thing. And then on top of that, I just was trying to, you know, I was trying to re-record my video because I learned how to fix my mouse and I didn't want to look stupid. I was just going to tag this on the back. But then, you know, here's the other thing. Like, okay, Launchpad, I guess it's only for applications. But now that it's full of my games folder, I was just trying to, like, re-exemplify what it did by putting a different folder in there. And I just can't. Like, if I put the user folder in there, it like, oh, it does do something. Okay, I get all this stupid shit in there. Well, whatever. I was also pissed off about how when you put stuff in here, there's no way to organize it. Like, this is a whole new complaint now. I just realized that it's kind of it's not even alphabetical. Like, the uninstall with a U is up here with the Adobe Flash. Like, how does it know that this Adobe Flash CS5 is related to this one? How does it not alphabetize it by U? It's really weird. And right here would be an imaginary line where my game started, right here. So this and everything to that area is my games folder. But it has no way of telling me that's a new folder. So I add a whole new folder in. It'll just tag onto the bottom here like it did here. But what if I want this folder to be in the very front? I gotta drag all those manually over there? Are they fucking crazy? Like, I already organized my computer a certain way, and I gotta drag everything over there like this. I'm gonna drag this to the front. Let me just wait half an hour. Okay, there we go. Let me just go get the other one. This is what I gotta do? Is this fucking ridiculous? What is the point of this fucking thing? I can't organize it by alphabet. I can't even reorganize it by alphabetically. Like, if I screw it all up, and then all of a sudden I can't find Boxer anymore because it's like on page 7 of 30, and like it's not alphabetical. There's no search bar or anything. Like, this is the worst thing ever. Even on an iPad you have a search bar. Oh god, this is so fucking dumb. Stupid.